Welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River.
He's streaming too. I shouldn't have streamed that.
The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Houston Texans.
He out here calling Lindsey King, calling King Henry Prince. We don't take that shit too lightly. You address the king with respect.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tackled at about the 35.
Lindsey. We on all that shit.
Second down. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Second down, right back to Lindsey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that was a pleasing run from Philip Lindsey, coming over from the Denver Broncos to join now a crowded backfield with the Houston Texans. But why is it so crowded? Because they finished 31st in the league last year in rushing, and they're trying to find anyone who can lead them and get that running game moving in Houston.
First and 10, it's Lindsey.
Come on. Let me get my fumble. Let Bird get his fumble.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Damn, what else was doing?
Newman. And this will be swung out for Lindsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They go play action with Newman. Pressure comes, and the Titans
go get him, bud.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now.
Get him, buddy.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no
start with all that audible. Pick your play, get on the floor, call height.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. A run with Lindsey out of the gun.
Holding. Legal block in the back.
So let's see about
Come on.
the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Second down, a run with Lindsey.
Let's bring it back. Legal block, let's bring it back. You got to put this ball in the air, buddy. You get your I don't know what you got on, aggressive blocking or something you must got on. Take that shit off. What the fuck is you doing? Slash call height.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Here's a give to Lindsey.
No, sir.
Give him 3 on the carry there. That sets up a long third down. Here's Newman.
Oh, that's not a pick. He threw that right to you.
Does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down. The Texans' new punter for 2021, Cameron Johnston, on to punt. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the so-called King Lindsey didn't look so kingish on that first drive. Took all that time to get nothing. Now it's the King time.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Henry again on second down.
It's the King. It's the King.
They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
Watch who you talking to.
Again, he finds an opening.
Watch who you talking to. You talking to the king. Watch your mouth. Don't even call him Prince Henry. It's King.
And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead.
Oh shit. I missed that.
Start here kicking wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
It seemed like my kick meter was going so slow. I don't know how. I missed that. I just fucked that up. Talking shit.
Here's Smith to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, come on, man. Can I get my head stick fumble, man? We laying wood to this little nigga, man. Come on. Get my damn fumble, man. Stop bullshit, man.
They have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff for Lindsey. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll run on first down. Lindsey, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Newman.
Oh, man.
They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard.
That should have been either he caught it or a pick by me. Either or. It shouldn't have been whatever that just was.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are all
inches.
Footwork, that led to the
even though that should have been another hit stick.
A few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul searching on 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Newman. He gets it into the hands
did he?
of Larry Fitzgerald.
Did they do run commit?
Houston.
Oh,
Fitzgerald.
I never do that shit right there. Why? I must have hit the wrong adjustment when I was going through it. Then he quick typed that shit. Wow.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Nah, that's my fault, team. Trying to go through these adjustments fast. I must have hit the wrong shit.
This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Damn. He tried to get up out of there.
Field, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special
Good
teams,
return,
special
Bess.
teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything, every trick play.
Come on. There's no way he's supposed to grab Henry legs right there. That's supposed to have been a see you later.
94 yards.
That's supposed to have been a touchdown.
Leader coming into this ball game. Solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team. First down carry for Henry. And he's gonna get a solid gain of
Get these little boys off you, King. Get these little boys up off the King.
So a nice run right there, and worth mentioning their usual starting run.
These boys too little.
This week, the hope is it's just a short-term absence, but this is where it pays, Charles, to have a quality reserve that you can turn to when you need it. And to me, they definitely have that, because this is a guy who's more than capable of picking up the slack. And
these boys is too little for the King.
As this one progresses, and how many times do we see running backs jump into the breach and have big games?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
You go get all this King work just because you had the
all runs on this drive so far.
the audacity to let the words Prince Henry come out your mouth and call Leslie King. Oh nah, we don't play that. We don't play that.
Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger.
On any running play,
nobody disrespect the King like that. You put some respect on his name.
But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Running from the gun with Henry.
You want to be down with the King?
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Trying to punch it in with Henry.
You want to be down with the King?
Derrick Henry, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both
get my point back.
And the 2-point conversion. Out is the
an extra
kickoff
point
unit as they
on
run
me.
up and send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. The drive will commence with a run.
Let me get in there.
And he'll just push his way
Let me get in there. You still want to run? Second, you need hella yards? Man, we here.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Newman now off the bootleg.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. We're here.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
We are here. Shouldn't disrespect the king.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
We know you can't pass.
That you have to hold the safety, and you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is out of bounds here.
Oh, they ain't let him in. They ain't let my man in. That's all right.
With 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's all right.
Extra bulk up front.
We'll get in right now.
3 tight ends.
Because you're not stopping the king. Let's go.
Seconds of the first half, and the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. This time the extra point up and good, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he'll back up a few steps.
He fair caught it right there.
About the 8-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor.
I tried to get some hit stick action.
So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Easy. For the king.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And all deep in his own territory.
He was on the ground anyway.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy.
You want to be down with the king?
Much more for Henry. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 167 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Play action. It's Tannehill. Rolling to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Man, get that ball off.
They win zone blitz. They're obviously successful. What makes the zone blitz successful?
What's your name?
Well,
Tannehill.
Let's break the term down. Zone means they're going to play zone behind them in coverage, not man-to-man.
You got to have a look. Get that ball off. Dude right there. You ain't got to cock it back door right there. You could do that bitch underhanded.
And linebackers or safeties will usually fill that gap and blitz in their spot, messing up the blocking responsibilities.
Looking deep for Julio. And this one taken in on the
Why did they make him jump?
They say it's incomplete.
There was no reason for that.
Let him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tannehill. This is caught.
Oh, good pass. Good catch. That's how you.
It's a pickup of 13.
Ah, what's the rules? Could I go for them? Man, I don't know the 4th down rules. I can't remember. I just punt. Okay.
Here's Brett Kern now.
Fucking damn. Oh, what I just do?
First punt. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Shit, we can go. We going. We got King Henry. 4th and 2. Shit. We have trust in our defense. Shit, we don't make it. D up. We know he just gonna come with we got King Henry. 4th and 2. Shoot. Let's go. We don't make it. We rely on our defense. Shit. We ain't scared of We ain't scared of. He ain't even a Prince Lindsay. He ain't even Prince Lindsay. He ain't even on the same planet as King. King Henry wants some respect on his motherfucking name. You don't dress nobody as king except him. These other puny running backs, they're puny. Ooh, that damn! You took both of them on. This game is about to get away.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lindsay.
Come here. You come with that weak audible down shit. We was ready. We was ready.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now Newman. He's gonna air it
no, sir. Come on. You had no reason to do that, hooker. You on top of that. I'm about to get a pick. Don't do that.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
You ain't got no reason to do that. What? Who? You ain't got no reason to do that, hooker. Ah, man, how did I miss him?
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
On 1st down, Newman.
Oh, they see that's where that ball hawk shit being off is trash. I clicked on him in front of him. I'm pressing triangle, but they just don't even let my man throw his hands up, make an attack on the ball. He just can't do nothing. That would have been a pick. I clicked on, I sped in front. Smashing triangle to get the ball. My man did. He didn't do shit. He didn't react.
This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half.
Oh, he trucked his leg and his ass off me. I'm king. you better put some respect. Oh man. King just said, don't touch me. King said, don't touch me. Little dude tried to put his hands on him. He real quick. Get your hands off me.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
Ooh. Come on. Come on now. We hit sticking the shit out of Lindsey. Lindsey a fumble. Lindsey will put that ball on the ground. Where that NO at, y'all?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another run by Lindsey.
Ah, miss. That was my hit stick. Oh, come on, man. Fuck.
And after that
you get hurt.
There's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Newman.
Go get him. Fool me once. Oh, you medium. Just sit this one out, Landry, until you all the way good. Then you get back in here if you get good. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Fool me 3 times. Fuck the peace sign. Load the chopper. Let it rain on you. Just get it back.
And he didn't quite have the back spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Man, King Henry is in dominant form.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination.
Ooh, that's a dot, Tanny. That's a dot. My bad, you only threw 5 passes this game, but hey, this a King Henry game. He called King Henry Prince, so we got to make him put some respect on our name. My bad.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill.
We'll show him you got dots, though. We'll show him you got some dots.
It's another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots.
Just in case he don't believe you got some dots, we'll show him you got some dots.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Tannehill.
We'll show him you got some dots. We'll show him how you can pick that defense apart.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, I had to test. I had to give AJ his chance. I had to get AJ his chance. 101.
It's a touchback.
AJ got to get that.
At the 20-yard line.
If you throw it back right, Tanny, he got him.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're coming
back left.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
What's the call? Face mask. Man, what y'all feel sorry for the slash? Y'all making up shit? He didn't even get the face mask animation, let alone it be a face mask. No, sir. Come here.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, you switch that shit up, huh?
From the shotgun, Newman. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now it's Newman. Oh, he dropped it.
Ooh, who was that? Who was that? Hooker. You got to break on that sooner. You just standing there.
The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Ah, shit, oh, let's go. Tried to quick hike me. About to cause a motherfucking fumble. Get his ass rocked.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Newman looking to throw it. They'll roll him out right. Now on
got him. See that's that ball hog. That shit is trash. That shit is trash. I baited him. Got right there. Pressing triangle. I'm not jumping. They need to change that. That gives the offense too much of an advantage. Like, that's 2 picks. Wouldn't even have the touchdowns. I baited the shit out of them. And they just not letting me jump. It fucks up the games when you take that off. It mess up the mechanic of you jumping, because then he just won't jump.
Taken from about the 12.
That is so trash. Man, that was a perfect defensive bait. I baited the shit out of him. I'm right there. My man just running around, won't jump.
It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time
That
ago.
is trash.
It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
I knew he was going to come open, but I
like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like
I couldn't.
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah,
Tannehill can't make that throw. I've seen it coming wide open.
Down, right?
2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. He completes it to Henry.
Let's get King Henry. Get him involved in the pass game too. He do it all. King Henry do it all. Don't think King Henry just one-dimensional. My King Henry can catch. We'll get him involved in the passing game. Get him out there on them CBs. Fuck him up real quick.
They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Tannehill. And he's going to be dropped.
We won't go throw no pick right there. We ain't like none of that.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
Alright, this shit gonna take a while to develop. Nope.
Flushed out right.
Throw it away. That shit's gonna take a while to develop. I should have just hit the motherfucker up the seam. I just ain't touching, trusting Tanny arm.
Bullock's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
I'm salty about 2 picks, man. That shit's trash.
He hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
All the other assistants could stay off, but ball hawk need to be on. That's just for stuff like they just don't react. My man won't even jump for some balls.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here.
Bring it back. Take that aggressive blocking off, man. That shit ain't gonna help. I don't even know why you still running. You need points. But hey, do you? Maybe Lindsey got a dev game you're trying to get. I don't know.
It's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Play action. Newman. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete.
At least they let him jump that time.
Well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. Here's Lindsey. And he'll find his way forward to
how the fuck he just get hurt again? He just came back in, and I made him wait till he was better.
A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Newman. And that'll be incomplete.
Good D. Boy, my linebackers got some speed. Bruce Stern, so he'll be out the rest of this game. My linebackers got some speed. They hung with Lindsey.
Mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, Newman. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You must have got picked, Farley.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Newman to throw. Flush to his right. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes, knock it away.
Ever get some tips.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Texans on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw again. And down he goes.
Got him.
Second back right around the 41-yard line. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Damn, did I get to pick it?
Texans football as we welcome you back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, he ain't even thought he caught it. Oh, how that wasn't a pick. Oh, my goodness. How that wasn't a pick. He ain't even think he caught it. He was surprised. That was a bit of pick 6 to the crib.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Julio!
One-handed. Wow.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, we kind of got tired of giving it to King Henry. Shit was too easy. Motherfucker, King Henry got down there 300 yards.
Now a second down.
We had to say, nah, King. You did enough eating today. This King, don't easy get his hands, get your hands off of him. Stop fucking touching him.
With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Bullet good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Lindsey ain't even crack 100. And Lindsey's still running when the game is over. And he still ain't crack 100. He talking about King. Man, fuck, hey, they're hurting my backups.
Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And they'll throw on first down with Newman. He's going to let it fly.
Man, he caught me slipping out and clicked on him and had hung him up. Oh, that's my guard? Was he even a starter? I don't even know who that motherfucker is.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Operating from the gun, Newman.
Oh, then they made me drop the pick. I said, at least they let me jump. Man, on bullshit. That should have been a pick. Easy.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that'll be incomplete.
What?
We do
man, just making up whatever. Let's just get this whack ass game over with. Man making up whatever.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Back to throw. Newman. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
On second down, Newman. Touchdown, Texans. Philip Lindsay with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Texans cut into that lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more.
King got here spinning around him.
Special teams, 93%
good game.
of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.